Hello everybody, Sneaky Chiefy here, back with another mid-ELO Circus game. Our top player for today is Stigz, also known as the Gothfather in-game. He's playing in red as the Mongols. His opponent, again, is Hepheastuse. He's in blue, playing as the Incas. So, we could see a tower drop with the Inca player here. Even though it's arena, it does happen. Could see some arena shenanigans, but Incas are also a good civ just for going the standard meta play, so we'll see. Stigz had a great game one as the Teutons against the Slavs, and it was an infantry siege battle royale between those two. Very interesting, fun to see, fun to watch. This one's definitely a different, so Mongols could, I mean, they have a lot of options, right? They have strong scouts, they obviously have the Megadai, and Cav archers are very strong. They have the Ferrari siege. Once they go drill, their siege move and attack faster, so that's obviously a very good tech for arena games. Incas have the strong infantry, the Eagle Warriors obviously. They have the tower options, as their strong villagers can do a tower rush. They have slingers, but I don't think that'll come into play, as Ibex are being pushed in by Stigz yet again, maximizing his food income. Blue choosing to scout. Blue's actually got a nice map generation here. This is a bit weird with the wood cutting your wall in half, but he's got a little base back here to expand to if he wants to. Red, on the other hand, doesn't have as much room in the back, and deleting all those superfluous walls as we speak. And speaking of the map, kind of odd the players are so close together, for one. A lot of middle ground is off to the right, so both players will look to expand that way. And I like Stig's second neutral gold pile. It's just basically his own, versus this neutral gold, which is equidistant between both players. So I think Stigz will like that. But we'll have to see if we see some tower rush shenanigans from blue or not. It'll be interesting to watch. Typical Dark Age start, I'd say, from both players. Starting with 6 on food, 4 to wood. Second layer of walls going down for Stiglitz now. Both players luring 4. Leaving some food out on the open there, blue.
Ari?
Sorry to be judgmental, but I'm rooting for red in this one. Oh! Almost lost that villager. Oh, it was the other one that was hurt. Interesting boar luring there. Let's see how red fares on the other side. A bit cleaner, I'd say, red is. Just a bit more organized. Very professional garrison, ungarrison combo. Killed the boar a little far from the TCB, that's fine. No vills were hurt in the filling of that boar lure. Except for that guy. Never mind that guy. With the lone Tory gate here for red too. Keeping things real. This is the entrance. And yeah, blue just chooses to bring his Ibex in a little later, that's all. Just seems to be his style. Works for him. Take a look at what blue has scouted. He's scouted his full base and his back base. He's driving his Ibex in now. Let's take a look at what red has seen. He's got his full base done, his deer driven in, and a lot of the neutral zone already mapped out. So again, I'd say more efficient early scouting from red. It's not the biggest of differentiators, but it is something. It's just wasted scouting, really, because blue could be on auto scout right now. He's not. Especially, and as an eagle scout, they could beat a regular scout in a one-on-one battle in head-to-head, no problem. So setting him out on auto scout is much less risky. Godfather has the 2 villager lead at the moment too, so that's interesting. 38 seconds of idle TC time from Blue. Though Stigz has more idle eco. That's some interesting stats to keep an eye on in the bottom right, folks. Stigz has 0 idle TC time, which is awesome. And it translates to 2 villager lead. And that makes a big difference. It really does snowball. So we'll see what can be made of that. 2 lumber camps from Stigz. I'm expecting cavalry archers. 2 lumber camps from Inca's player. I'm expecting eagle warriors from the Inca's player. It's a good counter to cav archers because they have the mobility and they're resistant to. They have high pierce armor once they get going. Could see Camo Ukes, the Inca special unit though. Could be on display. The Pokeboys extraordinaire, the long spears. But definitely not seeing a tower rush, or we'd see people on stone. So I'm gonna say eagle warriors. We'll see how it goes. Stigz, on the other hand, going stone, and this honestly it might be anticipating a tower rush. He's going to keep his scout close to blue to make sure that such a thing doesn't happen. But even if he doesn't need this for defensive towers, it's good to have stone early because he's going to want his Mangadai on the field, and that's what he honestly might go Mangadai instead of Cav Archers. So Stigz does this anyway, puts people to stone a little early just to have that defensive castle. It really locks things up and defends against so many things in early castle age. So much pressure that could occur gets negated by an early castle, so that could be what Stigz is thinking. They're both going to hit castle or feudal age around the same time, but Godfather has that 2 villager lead that we talked about already. So we'll see how that translates to eco. And it's like about 100 food, and 400 wood, and 90 more stone has the Godfather over Hephaestuse. So it's that those 2 vills do make a difference. Though blue is the first to castle age. He'll make 1 villager, and then he'll drop these 2 requisite buildings and click up immediately, as soon as possible. But again, this is idle TC clicking up as he waits for the food to come in and executes a fast castle. Meanwhile, blacksmith and market and another fast castle clicked in for red. So both players about the same time. Red with a 2 villager lead. Let's see what he can do with it. He's getting some stone upgrades, so he's got a lot on stone, so he's clearly going to try to drop a castle as soon as he can, and probably to make Mangadai. But we shall see. Stone being harvested as well, probably for a defensive castle for blue. Last time Stigz dropped an offensive castle in front of blue's base, Hephaestuse might be expecting that, as double bit axe, stone mining coming in for both players. Blue might be expecting that. Although I don't expect to see Camo Ukes, he will want to build that defensive tower to keep his opponent out. I'd expect to see Eagle Warriors coming out of this barracks, but we'll see. We shall see. We'll see how Camo Ukes trade against Cavalry Archers. It'll be interesting to see. Both players scouting out their opponent, trying to get any kind of intel. Neither are going to be able to get anything because both players are too savvy enough to put their production buildings right up against their wall, keeping them well hidden. In Red's case, he hasn't built any yet, but Blue wouldn't be able to tell that anyway. But Blue's also looking to see what resources might be readily available. He sees this gold pile, for example. So running your scout along the edge of the wall displays things like that. And there's Red's defensive castle. Blue opting for a second TC right away. Blue did this as well last time. He went for a bit more of a boom approach without much aggression. Versus Stigz, which went for a defensive castle and then a forward castle. And this castle's good. So notice Stigz's first mining camp was on this gold, a bit more protected. he waited to the second castle, or the first castle to go down before he sets his mining camp on this stone. Because it's a bit risky. So Monastery going out. Stigz probably going to go for the relics. Seeing that he's not under a lot of pressure yet. And Stigz got 3 of the 5 relics last time. He'll look to get a few in this time as well. And I think it made a difference. Like, Stigz also built some forward TCs on neutral gold, and he did a good job of maximizing his map control, and had 3,000 bank in stone or in gold left over at the end of the map. But a lot of that was from relics as well.
Okay.
Neither player getting military upgrades yet. All just eco yet. Monastery's going down for both players. No military yet either being generated. Okay, Mangadai on the field. So, Mangadai confirmed. We will not be seeing Cav Archers. We don't even have a barracks down for the Mongol player. He's just going to go straight Mangadai. One of the best units in the game, so can't fault him for that. It could be up against a challenge, though, with mass eagles, and that's what we're seeing, too. We're starting to see eagles come out from Hephaestuse. Only 1 barracks, though. And the Vil lead is squarely in Hephaestus' favor. He did drop his TC, his second TC right away, and has been double producing villagers ever since. Even though Godfather's got the much better idle TC time. He's way behind, 5 villagers behind, because he has not built his second TC. So I'd expect that to happen any day now. But I also expect a forward castle. Yeah, I think this is a mistake, though. Stigz should have dropped his other TC a while ago. Blue's already working on his 3rd TC, and we'll have a big, big boom behind this. But both players going out for relics. Forward castle coming up for red here. Oh, Mangadai's looking to maximize map control, keep his opponent away from the relics. And now Stigz has a sense that his opponent's going to go Eagle Warriors too. So that's good intel that Stigz has gained from this. And there's that castle. So Stigz definitely has a routine. Quick defensive castle. Secondary castles right in his opponent's face to get map control. Gathering relics in the meantime. Using his Mangadai's mobility and just a superior unit. Really fantastic unit. He didn't kill anything, but he scared Blue away, and now is taking those relics in front of Blue's base. So, okay, another barracks going down. Something else that Blue sees now is that Red is going Mangadai, and Blue also sees this castle, so this could be a doubt castle. I think it will go, yeah, can't quick wall. I think Red will have to retreat. That's really unfortunate. That's the risk of doing forward castles. And the monk there threatens a conversion, so he can't even wall up safely. Only 2 Mangadai, too. Might not... I don't think it'd be enough. Oh, there's more back there. He should be using him if he wants to get that castle up. So we'll see what Red does now. He's going for his second TC, a bit late. Red is 11 villagers behind.
Okay.
These are now Eagle Warriors, so even scarier.
Okay.
Yeah, those Mangadai will go down real quick. So Stigz not really doing a good job in massing those Mangadai. He's got a lot of floating resources. 500 wood, 800 gold. Those could all be that could be translated to military units on the field. What's his next? He's going stable. Maybe throw a few scouts out with the mix, or maybe just a few knights to counter these eagles. Makes sense. Mongol knights aren't terrible. Stigz is going to be really upset he lost this fort castle, though, as another castle goes down for Blue. out there on the right to secure some more stone. Both players playing conservatively for the most part. I mean, I know this is ambitious. It's very much part of Stigz's formula, it seems. But, yeah, blue is being a bit more cautious with it, booming behind some conservative castles. See what the Mongol player comes back with. Bloodlines coming in. Now, if he built one stable, I'd say he's getting it just for the bloodlines and husbandry. The fact that he's building 3 means that he might just be teching into knights. I don't even see any more Mangadai coming out. So, yeah, looks like knights are the play here. Specifically to take out this mass of eagles, which is starting to get a little intimidating. About 10 of them out in the field from 2 barracks. Fourth stable going down. So Stigz has 16 villagers behind now. This is a bit exposed gold here. And blue monks are coming in. Red was able to get 2 relics. And it's a third. Okay, good. So he'll get 3 relics, Stigz will. He'll have the slight advantage there. Blue doing a good job of getting 2 of his own. That's a shame about that Doubt Castle. Real shame. Oh, look at Blue! Putting his 3rd castle down on the map already. Blue definitely likes his castles. I'll give him that. He built about 5 in the last map. They all end up going down, but this is a good... I like this. It denies all this stone here. And Blue's thinking, okay, my opponent's going Mangadai. I need to deny as much stone as possible. This castle's a perfect placement to do just that. Because there really isn't anything else. It's just these 2 tiles over here. Yeah, and that's it. I think Gothfather has enough for 1 more castle, and that's it. Imp clicked up by Blue. He'll be the first Imperial Age yet again. Town Center going down for Red. His 3rd. And his 2nd and probably last castle, unless he somehow takes back this area map, going down in front of this gold. So obviously Stigz is looking to protect his valuable resource. As Blue scouts out more of the right side, looking for maybe a monk. Maybe a few straggling villagers. Both players just massing up their army. Stigz has clicked Imp as well. Probably saw the dip in his opponent's score and thought I need to get that up as soon as possible. So no crazy arena shenanigans. Like early pressure, some weird stuff. Both looking to go to Imp as fast as possible. Chainmail armor, all the infantry upgrades coming in for Blue. Siege Workshop for some Scorpions. I mean, you're Mongols, you gotta build a Siege Workshop. Scorpions are a great counter to these Eagle Warriors, who have basically full armor at this point, but no attack bonus yet. And I'm surprised I don't see Knights coming out. Maybe Stigz looking to wait to see exactly what's going to come, but I think he should anticipate and expect these Eagle Warriors. He's going for more Mangadai. Wonder why he built the 4 stables if he was just going to go more Mangadai. So many castles, so Blue's taking good advantage of all this extra stone. Building trebuchets already from his forward castle, and building yet another. Well, we'll see exactly what comes in for Red here. If he goes Elite Mangadai, going Heavy Scorpion, Trebs of his own. See what his first move is. Conscription, of course. Light Cav. So Mangadai with a meat shield of Light Cavalry. Looks like there's a Stigz plan. Yeah, good job from Blue, protecting his Trebs. Oh, that chemistry will not get researched. This 4TC will go down. And look at all this gold that's denied now of Stigz. That's huge. It's huge. It's a shame he wasn't mining this more at the start. He went for the safe approach back here, but it's going to cost him because his main gold pile, no chemistry either for him. I think he did get ballistics. No, he didn't even get ballistics yet. Yikes. So knights are looking more and more like the proper play here from Stigz. He's going with scorpions to combat these eagle warriors, and we'll see if it's enough. See if Stigz will need to drop another university here if he wants to get that Mangadai into a proper place. They have 0 upgrades, the Mangadai. But they should have scale binding armor, should be there. Alright, here we go. First fight. Good market block. Although I think these shreds will go down. He's got 15 scorpions on the field. That's a scary amount. Evil warriors are expensive. So are scorpions. This castle will go down because there's just too many trebs. So the castle traded. Good job for Stigz on that, but the Mongol player cannot afford to keep losing castles. He doesn't have any more stone. I don't know if Stigz is gonna like that fight. Losing a lot of those precious scorpions. Although he does clear up those eagles. Just a few more light cabin in front there would have been really nice. Now Stigz holding for now. Got 10 barracks out on the field for blue. A lot of light cap spam from the Hun player. Good choice. Hopefully those get to Hussar soon. So the Eagle Warriors will eat those light cap alive without the Scorpion support. But it's just food, so they'll run in and try to snap a trap here and there. Blue dropping yet another castle to protect this neutral gold. So it's starting to hem the red player in a bit. Stigz needs to save those Mangadai, I think. I don't know if Stigz is going just Scorpions and Light Cav with some Trebs behind it. Could work. Seems a bit defensive. Archery range is going down now. Oh, this Treb's going down. Yeah, it's just too many. Such a good raiding unit. They'll die, but they kill that Treb. Ah, another one's out there. That's good. Like Cap dive in to try to kill this villager or two. Repair villager. The Scorpions are kept back because they can't. Oh, it's a shame this Treb will go down too. The main force of Scorpions is out on the left. The castle will stay up. Oh, look at that! 52! Oh no! What a shame. I mean, the good news is Blue is losing a lot of gold units, but he's got a lot of gold to work with all this map control. Not to mention all the stone. There's some stone here that Red can get, and he might want to consider it, though he should probably prioritize this gold. Alright, Hussar checked in too. Unprotected Scorpions. I don't know, I think I like Blue's position on this one a bit better. I think his composition is just better too. 25 military to 9. He's got about a 20 villager lead too. Red is throwing Hussars at this castle, but it's got way too much health at this point. Now the Hussars take out that trebuchet. I mean, Godfather's got a lot of gold in the bank. Spending it on upgrades, getting his capture ram where it needs to be. He'll probably get drill. He'll need to research it quick though, because if he loses this castle, he'll never get it. As the raids come in now, the Eagle Warrior raids. And I'm surprised these aren't elite yet. Yep. Godfather calls it. Okay, well, 1-1. Congrats to Blue on that. A very methodical, well done push with castles. Good composition against the Mongols, which is such a powerful civ. But this goes to game 3. Game 1 went to Stigz. Game 2 went to Hephaestuse, and now we're on to a decider. So stick around. I hope you watch the next video in this series. This is Sneaky Chiefy signing off.